That there's something I need to tell you guys, but you need to hear this from me. There's actually this viral game or trend going around, and it's on YouTube, and people are talking about it, so I guess I have to announce it. It's called Text Your Neighbor. It's called Neighbor Text or Text Door Neighbor. It's not like next door neighbor, the person you live next to or on your other side, the one you say hello to every morning, which there's a dark side to this. Now, apparently, people have claimed to have come in contact with the Text Your Neighbor has someone with the same similar digits to their number that's similar to yours, and you'll send them a text, so they'll reply back as, who are you, why are you texting me? If someone doesn't want to be texted, it may not be a good idea to even try, because you're texting someone who may not even want to be talked to, someone who doesn't probably want to socialize, and you'll get a crabbed dude. I don't know. Let's say you did that. You decided to open this app called Text Your Neighbor or Text Door Neighbor. And not talking about the friendly gestures, hellos you send to your neighbor, cute little waves sent to you. Okay, those are cute. Those are adorable, really. But what happened if you went on Text Door Neighbor and you text someone, a random stranger, let's say, and they said, who are you? Why are you texting me? I don't want to be texted. Or someone giving you hostile vibes. Don't you think that's a sign, like red flags, like, hello, get off there? You don't know if this person even wants to be bothered, even wants to communicate to the outside world. Now, doing this may have consequences, and I'm going to warn people with kids or teenagers who are willing to try it, like your little 60-year-old neighborhood kids probably going to say, hey, let's try it, but when you try it, you're going to get the wrong message out. Folks, this is a lesson in cyber safety. I'm not telling people to do it. I'm not posting a link to this text thing, because this viral had caused people to get wrong responses when they text their text door neighbor. Sometimes you'll get like creepy responses, someone saying creepy things to you. I'm going to explain an email I got yesterday. It's about 9 at night, and I get an email through my dad's email saying I'm coming through the garage. And then I asked my dad this morning if he sent that to me, and he said no. I did not at all send that to you. Now I'm getting creeped out that someone sent that to me, and now I have a camera set up in my hallway to see if I can catch this perpetrator if they come back, or if they ever do come, and I really want to catch them on camera. That would be great. I don't even know if they wear a mask or what. But why would I get an email from my dad saying that at like 9 at night at all times? It's strange. I gotta tell you guys, maybe it was just coincident, which I hope so. But if it's someone's sick idea of a joke, I'm not even laughing. My dad doesn't even find that funny. And it kind of made him a little upset. Guys, tell me, what would you do if you got a creepy email? Would you answer? They say, like, don't reply. I'm getting a little creeped out because people are doing this viral trend called Text Your Neighbor. Like, text door neighbor, not next door neighbor, your text door neighbor. And then they get replies back, but they get hostile replies back. Could it be that doing that could send the wrong vibe to some creepy person? striking up a conversation with a stranger is very nerve-wracking. Like, when I heard about text door neighbor, it makes me wonder, who the hell am I talking to? I remember I downloaded these free like text apps that allow you to like send phone call messages and text people. Then I started getting like unknown strangers I don't know sending texts to my messages, and I just blocked them because I don't know who they are, and they were saying creepy things like "Hey babe" to me, and I'm like, no, 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 no. This isn't happening. I'm not their babe and that. But I'm going to tell you a creepy story that happened to me. Well, this has to do with the Snapchat app. And I don't ever download Snapchat again since this happened. I downloaded this app. It's called Snapchat, and it allows you to put certain like filters, like funny faces, or you can swap things with people. Should be with people you know, right? Sounds innocent, right? A conversation sounding innocent, let's say. So, this person, let's say his name is unknown random stranger, started talking to me, and I thought he was from Camp Misqua, so I striked up a conversation. Obviously, I thought he was a camp counselor, but his profile name was strange. So then I asked him a few questions to try to get answers from this guy to see if he really is BS. So I started asking, how did you get this? I didn't even invited you. This person was like just going to talk, and then okay, so I started to join the conversation because I didn't want to start any anger from this person because I really didn't feel safe, and I was crying. Like I had my, like I was scared. I was about that close to reporting it. I didn't. I didn't want to piss this person off. So then it started like, you're cute. And I'm like, you don't even know me. You're calling me cute? Okay. There were red flags there. You know? A stranger? That's creepy. And then he started asking, I want a picture of you. So I sent a picture of my cat sitting on my bed. Then I sent a picture of me just with half my face and that. That's all I wanted to show him. And then he asked me if I'm single. And I said, I don't want to get into that. I can't say, I'm sorry. Then he asked me if I'm home alone. Is your dad around? I said, no. No. That was scary. That was a red flag. And then he started questioning me, saying, I want a picture of your body. Not fully naked, like partly naked. And I'm like, no, no. I know where this is getting at. So I told him, if you keep talking creepy to me, then I was gonna call police, and this conversation got really creepy. Then I had to let my dad know because I couldn't keep this between my dad, and asking me if my dad's home really scared me because it was when I was home alone. And sometimes I get a little creeped out when people say these things or ask my address, like kind of questioning me, like sort of feeling interrogated. So I told my dad, and he said, that sounds like some sort of predator preying on you. Because there are predators out in the internet. And I just let you know that anyone using Snapchat, don't talk to random strangers, please. I don't know who they are, but if this person is who he says he is. And then I asked this man, where do you live? He said, I can't tell you. No one can trace where I live. And that gave me a red flag. And then I said, we have to end the conversation now. And I told him not to text me anymore, don't talk to me. And I blocked him. And I felt like reporting it because it was creepy. And this story has to go out to the world because this really happened to me. And Snapchat seems like an innocent app. Like, you think that you're talking to a friendly person. But sometimes too friendly can get like creepy. Like I'm like on the line here, but I don't like people asking me where I live because it's sort of like questioning me. Because I don't know if they're up to something or they have a dark side about them. Like, I don't want to say anything too much and get people pissed off. And seriously, a pissed off human being is not a good thing. Like, seriously. I gotta tell you one thing about random text or neighbor. They're not really your neighbor. Like sometimes people will actually use this viral trend is going viral. It's on YouTube, it's everywhere, and people are warning people against it because they've striked up weird conversations using text or neighbor. And it's not an app I really would like to use. And then I remember a while ago there was this other trend going around called the Momo challenge where you would apparently people were warning against the Momo challenge because it was dangerous and then there was reports about creepy things happening to kids when they got involved in the Momo challenge. And I'm gonna put it out there that the Momo challenge is pretty dangerous, and so is text door neighbor. Like text door neighbor, not next door, not someone who lives on your block. But supposing you didn't want to talk to someone. Let's say this text door neighbor is someone who doesn't like you, someone who didn't want to talk to you, someone who didn't want to be bothered by anyone or the outside world, then that would definitely have a red flag to it. Or supposing it was someone who had like a vendetta against you, like seriously, you gotta be careful, man. Take care, folks. TGIF.